Hi, it's Stuart Sutton at eXp Realty, of course. I'm going to share with you the single most important action you can take before I get into the new level of service. The single most important action you can take, that might be an opinion you'll hear 100 different agents give, 100 different answers. But we've proven this one, we've derived it on our own, we put a process into place, and we've shown that you profit dramatically when you take this particular action. Let me share with you what it is. So let me not keep you waiting. Let me show you exactly what that is. The number one thing you can do to maximize your profits. Here you go. Start early. Sounds trite, but it is so effective. You prepare your home for sale before the last minute, and you have a lot more that you can accomplish in order to maximize the appeal and the value of your home. We've listed homes a month, 2 months, 6 months, even a year before they went in the market, and went through the process of getting them prepared to make the most money for that seller. Starting early is far more valuable than you can imagine, and we've proven it statistically as well. So why start early? Well, you can take advantage of our new level of real estate service. Now, if you want to start early yourself, that's absolutely fine, but our guidance tends to be very helpful. Our clients give us great feedback on the process that we provide through this. You can just accomplish things if you start a few months ahead of time than you can if you start a few weeks ahead of time. Because when you start, you're not pressured, you don't have the stress, you don't have the burden of having to get things done on a quick deadline. You're just a little more free and flexible to get things done and do them, hopefully, in a more cost-effective manner. Now, I might be the only agent who'll admit this, but most agents pretty much do the same things. They really do. If you look around and you ask questions, there may be some slight variances, but most agents kind of do the same things. For example, if you call a real estate agent about listing your home, you're going to get the following. You're going to get a market analysis. Some agents call it a CMA, home valuation. They'll review the home and tell you what to do to get it ready for sale, and they'll share their marketing plan with you. But the one question I would ask throughout the process is what makes you different from other real estate agents. Why should I choose you to list my home? It's a valid question and one you deserve an answer to. So let's start with the first process. They're going to prepare a market analysis for you to determine the fair market value for your home. I've seen many agents go to a home, give a price, having never seen the home. How can that happen? It just doesn't make sense to me. It's never made sense to me, especially with unique homes. Maybe in cookie cutter neighborhoods, but even then there are variables and attributes of a house that make a big difference. So I never come to a home with a preconceived value. I always look at the home first, and then I prepare 2 to 3 different valuations, 2 to 3 methods. And those methods don't include price per square foot. I want you to think about this for a second. Price per square foot. If your house is 2,500 square feet, is it worth the same amount of money as your neighbors across the street that's 2,500 square feet? Of course not. There are too many variables for price per square foot to be an absolute way to value a home. Even appraisers don't use it as a way to value a home. I don't use data-driven methods. Zillow does. Has anyone from Zillow ever come to your home and said, hey, we're from Zillow, dude, let us take a look at your house so I can give you an accurate estimate of your value? Of course they haven't. Has anyone from the tax assessor's office come over and said, we'd really like to assess your property so we can tax you fairly? Of course not. There are too many variables in each and every home to use a data-driven method. Now, the appraisal method is pretty much objective. There's not much subjectivity, and you do need some subjectivity. I'll explain that in just a second. So I do use 3 specific methods that are designed for homes like yours to give you the best range of where your home should be priced. In addition to the actual home evaluation, I analyze your neighborhood for you as well. There are several factors that affect the value of the home. The success ratio is very important. That's the percentage of homes that go on the market compared to the ones that actually go to closing. The hotness ratio tells us the best, most recent picture of what your market is doing. The turnover ratio is how often are people selling. How often do they sell? Success ratio. How often do they go to closing when they do sell? So the average days on market, Average list to sell ratio is how close are buyers in your market getting to their asking price. These all play a role. And I'll give you a little bit more information about how this helps support your value. I've been in markets where, and I'm just going to use a round number, if a home came out to around $500,000 in the valuation, there are some markets where you might price that home at $600,000 or $550,000. There's some markets where if it comes out at $500,000, you price it at $500,000. There's some market conditions where if it comes out at $500,000, you price it at $475,000. So the market conditions are important, not just the analysis that was done. I'll give you an example. A lot of homes were priced improperly when we came out of that frenzied, super hot market because comps were being used that closed during the frenzied, super hot market. And you have to take into consideration where we are currently. I hope this is making sense. Now, secondly, the agent's going to preview your home and make recommendations about what you need to do to get your home ready for sale. But as I said before, how can you get your home really ready in a week or two? If you start early, you have much more flexibility and the ability to get more done to maximize your home's value. We actually do this a little differently. And that's another time to ask this question. What makes you different from other real estate agents? Why should I choose you to list my home? So in the pricing process, we answer that question because of the way we value property. In this process, we do it differently. We actually pay you to prepare your home to sell for maximum value. Every home's different. You may need different things done. One seller may need, well, I tell you what, let me give you some examples. These sellers were paid to have a carpet stretcher and a carpet cleaner come in. Their upstairs was nicely carpeted, but over time it had started to, well, need to be stretched. You could see the little rolls in it, and it needed to be clean. You know, kids were pretty much the only ones upstairs. So they had the carpets stretched and clean. All the windows were clean because they had beautiful 2 stories of windows. The entire house was deep cleaned. We had a stager prepare the home, and we had a home inspection and had some small items done, including a fogged window. Now, here's the thing. We take care of some of these up front. We do cash. You take care of some of them, and we reimburse you. We pay you for those because some sellers have people they want to do things. I hope that makes sense. So bottom line is we're going to set aside an array of items that need to be done before your home goes in the market. We're going to take care of some of those, and we're going to reimburse you for some of those. And we'll discuss the details of that. But the bottom line is we're coming out of our pocket cash, hard money, in order to maximize your home's appeal to buyers. Here's another true example. These sellers were paid to have all the landscaping mulch looking fresh and great. Beautiful patio. It was really oversized, but it was starting to look bad from aging. We had it power washed. It looked like new. The front door was painted to pop. Great first impression. Again, the stager and the home inspection. And let me kind of touch on the home inspection. If anyone tells you you don't need a home inspection, and unfortunately a lot of agents still say don't get a home inspection, I'm going to ask you to think twice about that. Measure twice, cut once. If there's a problem, wouldn't you rather know about it now than have it possibly cost you a contract? The 2 biggest reasons that homes don't reach closing, contracts don't reach closing, are inspections and mortgages. So make sure, be prepared, measure twice, cut once. Some agents will say, well, you'll have to disclose if there's any problems. Of course you will, and you want to. But if there's any problems, wouldn't you rather know now and resolve those? You don't have to disclose things like, well, we used to have a broken window and now we don't. Now, you do want to disclose things that are necessary to disclose, fire, water, things like that. But when you have an inspection and you resolve some of the issues, when the buyer comes along, they're far more confident in your home than if they found those issues that you could have fixed. Again, every home is different and every seller needs different services. That's why our service is designed around you. What are your needs? What does your home need in order to maximize its appeal? And it may be different than the person we market next week or the one we did last week. I actually started guiding my sellers through this process many years ago, even before staging was a thing and became popular. It's so successful that the homes I sell average $11,461 more than the typical agent who lists and sells a home. And they sell a full 2 months faster. The bottom line is that this process works, and it works really, really well. So here's some other ways that we help. We put your home under warranty so you don't have unexpected expenses. If your home's listed with us and your dishwasher goes out, you can call the warranty company. We've talked about the inspection, the handyman who comes in after the inspection and takes care of some of the items that are needed, maybe paint, maybe the windows cleaned, maybe your home cleaned, your landscape improved. I've talked about painting the front door. We've hauled off lots of rocks for people who never got around to it off their lawn, things like that. What are your needs? What would make your home most appealing to potential buyers? That's the path we want to take to help you. And the purpose for all this is real simple, to make you more money. I guide you through the process, and it is so positive. It's a huge impact, and we either take care of it up front or pay you to take care of it. So next, the agent's going to share their plan with you for marketing your home. Now, some agents won't have a real plan. Some can't really show you, so they'll just verbalize it. I'd really consider both of those a red flag. Some agents that do have a plan pretty much follow the same thing for every house. They don't design a unique service and marketing plan for you and your home. As a matter of fact, the same marketing for condos and duplexes and luxury homes and starter homes and all of that. Remember the question I've repeated, what makes you different from other real estate agents? Why should I choose you to list my home? That should come to mind once again. Our target approach is very straightforward. We want to find buyers who want what you have, and I'll explain more detail about that if you decide to meet with me. We do provide dedicated pages to your home. We're not just bullet point marketers. Very detailed descriptions about your home and what it provides to buyers, including lots of videos. I just looked at one, as a matter of fact, that had 7 videos on it. Videos make a huge impact on home buyers. We have videos with music, that lovely flowery music, videos with voiceovers. So I actually walk people through the house, prospective buyers through the house, on video and show them what it offers them. 3D interactive walking tours are incredible. Now notice there's let me fix that real quick. Here we go. 3D interactive walking tours are so incredible. Buyers love it. They can use their goggles or just use their phone, tablet, or computer to walk through the house. We also do what we call specific attribute videos. Videos of the pool, if you've got incredible workshop, if you've got a fabulous master bath, whatever the case is, we walk buyers through and give them extra videos about your attributes. Most real estate agents simply do a package of pictures, and that's limited because they usually do a package based on what's in the MLS. We do unlimited pictures. Our photographer has the freedom to take as many as she wants, and then we choose the pictures that we think work best for you. And we create videos that work best for you and your home. We also provide unique placements, not just Zillow and Realtor.com and all those others. That's kind of a pet peeve for me, sincerely, because a lot of agents say, well, we put you on 137 sites. Well, all they did was put you in the multiple listing service, and it defaulted you to a lot of real estate sites. Or they have a service that they pay a nominal fee for that just sends it to all kinds of websites, which is great. But the bottom line is we never see results from any of those websites except a handful. And we do unique placements that are built out specifically for your home. When someone goes to your home and finds details and documents and the survey and all kinds of stuff that help them make a decision about seeing it when they get to your home, they're a better qualified buyer for having been to that page about your home. We also have stats pages and coming soon pages and formatted search pages and blog pages. We've got so many different sources for buyers to help them and help them regarding your specific home. I'll give you an example. If you live at 128 Fountain View Drive, you're going to be online. We're going to create a page for you at 128fountainview.com, and we're going to provide all the information buyers need. They can't get more from any real estate portal, and we market and drive traffic to that page. I hope that makes sense. So when you do sell your home, hope you'll consider someone who actually has more thorough valuation methods to make sure you get the most money for your house, pays you to prepare your home, and provides other things up front, and target markets to find you a better qualified buyer. If you'd like to visit more about how I would value your home, prepare your home, and target your buyers, don't hesitate to contact me, text, email, or phone. No hassle, no obligation. If you'd just like to watch another video to see a little bit more about how I work, watch this one. It's about pricing your home and some of the pitfalls I see typical agents and sellers fall into. I think it'll be helpful. Look at that video right there. Hope to see you there or meet you in person.